Hello students, welcome to maths classes. Let's do fractions and types of fractions, exercise 6a. Question 1. For each expression given below, write a fraction. So the expression given to us is 2 out of 7. We're going to write a fraction. So 2 becomes our numerator and 7 is our denominator. Moving on to question 2. Make a fraction out of 5 out of 17. 5 is your numerator and 17 is the denominator. So our fraction is 5 by 17. Question 3. 3 fifths. So our numerator is 3 and our denominator is 5. So the fraction is 3 fifths. Question 2. Fill in the blanks. 5 by 8 is a dash fraction. Now let's look at the fraction 5 by 8. 5, the numerator is smaller than the denominator 8. So if the numerator is smaller than the denominator, it is called a proper fraction. It is called a proper fraction. Question 2, 8 by 5. Here you can see that the numerator 8 is greater than the denominator 5. So that is an improper fraction. It is an improper fraction. Question 3, 15 by 15. The numerator and the denominator are the same. So when numerator and the denominator are the same, it is also known as an improper fraction. So what are improper fractions? When the numerator is either greater than the denominator or when the numerator and the denominator are the same, they are called improper fractions. Question 4. The value of 23 by 23 is what? Now, when the numerator and the denominator are the same, then the value is always equal to 1. So the answer here is 1. Question 5. Here also we have the value of 5 by 5. Again, numerator and denominator are the same, so the value is 1. Now, how do we get that? Let's look at 5 by 5. Look at 5 by 5. You can divide both numerator and denominator by the same number, that is by 5. So when we divide, this is 5 ones are 5, 5 ones are 5. So this is equal to 1 by 1, which is equal to 1. So whenever the numerator and the denominator are the same, remember the value is always equal to 1. Question 6. 3 by 10 is a dash fraction. What kind of a fraction is this? We have a whole number here and we have a proper fraction here. When both are together, we call it a mixed fraction. So 3 by 10 is a mixed fraction. Question 7. 2 by 15 and 7 by 15 are dash fractions when the denominators are the same. So we have to look at the denominators. If the denominators are the same, we call them like fractions. Question 8. 23 by 12 and 23 by 15. Look at the denominators. They are different. When the denominators are different, we call them unlike fractions. So these two fractions are unlike fractions. Question 9. 6 by 15 and 28 by 70 are what fractions? Now they are unlike fractions. Now let's have a look at both the fractions properly. So we're going to take 6 over 15 and let's take 28 over 70. Now both these fractions, let's try and reduce them to the lowest term. Reducing means we divide the numerator and the denominator by the same number. Now think of one number which can divide 6 as well as 15. Now that is 3, isn't it? So when we divide 6 by 3 and 15 by 3, what do we get? Let's see what we get. Now 3 into what gives us 6? 3 2s are 6. And 3 into what gives us 15? 3 5s are 15. So 6 by 15, the fraction has been reduced to 2 by 5. Let's write it down here just for us to understand it better. So it's become 2 by 5. Now let's look at the fraction 28 by 70. Now even this can be reduced to the lowest term. Which number can you think of? Now, can you think of 7? Okay, let's think of 7 that can divide both, because both 28 and 70 are in the tables of 7. So when you divide 28 by 7 and 70 by 7, what do we get? Now 7 fours are 28. So we have 4 here, and 7 into what is 70? 7 tens are 70. So 4 by 10. Now 4 by 10 can again be reduced to the lowest term. Both 4 and 10 are in the tables of 2. So let's divide both by 2. Divide this by 2 and divide this by 2. Now 2 into what is 4 and 2 into what is 10. 2 2s are 4 and 2 5s are 10. So we have reduced 28 by 70 to 2 by 5. Let's write it down here. 2 by 5. Now can you see 6 by 15 is reduced to 2 by 5 and 28 by 70 is also reduced to 2 by 5. That means they both are equal. Or if they have the same value, these two fractions have the same value, they're also called equivalent fractions. We can call them equivalent or equal. So let's write down the answer here, equal fractions. Question 10. 8 by 24 and 8 by 32 are not what kind of fractions? They're not like fractions. Denominators are different, so they are not like fractions. Only if the denominators are the same, we call them like fractions. Now, the 11th question, 3, 2 by 13. Now, this is going to be converted. So, what do we do? First, we multiply 3 into 13 and add 2 to it. We add 2. The denominator will remain the same. Now, let's multiply and see what we get. So 3 into 13 is 39 plus 2 is 41. So 41 and the denominator is 13. So what have we done here? A mixed number. We have converted it to an improper fraction. Next question. We have question 12. Here 4 3 by 5. Same way we should do. So 4 into 5. Here we did 3 into 13. So here let's do 4 into 5. So 4 into 5 plus 3. And in the denominator we have 5 as it is. Now let's multiply 4 5s are 20. 20 plus 3 is 23. So this is 23 by 5. So what did we do here? Again, we have a mixed number. We have converted it to an improper fraction. How did we do? We multiplied 4 into 5 and we added 3 to it. Denominator will remain the same. Right, now question 4. From the following fractions, we have to separate the proper fractions and the improper fractions. So as you know, proper fractions are those fractions where the numerator is less than the denominator. So let's look out for all numerators that are less than the denominator. The first one, 2 by 9 is a proper fraction. Let's write it down. 2 by 9. 4 by 3 is an improper fraction. So let's write down 4 by 3 as an improper fraction because the numerator is greater than the denominator. Third one, 7 by 15. The numerator is less than the denominator. So that is a proper fraction. We'll go to the next one, 11 by 20. Numerator is less than the denominator. So it is a proper fraction, 11 by 20. Go to the next one, 20 by 11. The numerator is greater than the denominator. It's an improper fraction, 20 by 11. The next one, 18 by 23. The numerator is less than the denominator. So that is a proper fraction. The last one, 27 by 35. Here also we see that the numerator is less than the denominator. So that is a proper fraction. So we have separated the proper fractions and the improper fractions. Change the following mixed fractions to improper fractions. Okay, so we did a similar one with fill in the blanks. Let's do it here. So how do we do it? 5 2s are 10. So multiply the denominator and the whole number first and add 1 to it. The denominator remains the same. So let's do this. 5 2s are 10 plus 1, 11 by 5. Question 2. 3 1 by 4. Let's do it the same way. 4 into 3 plus 1, and the denominator is the same, 4. So 4 3s are 12 plus 1, 13 by 4. Question 3. 8 into 7 plus 1 by 8. 8 sevens are 56 plus 1, 57 by 8. The next one, 11 into 2 plus 1. Denominator is the same. 11 twos are 22 plus 1, 23 by 11. Change the following improper fractions to mixed numbers. Okay. Now, the first one is 100 by 17. How do we do this? Here, we have to divide 100 by 17. So, you have a working column, isn't it? Let's take the number 100 and divide it by 17. Okay, so let's look at the first digit. It's 1, so it's smaller than 17. I cannot divide it, so I'm going to take the next digit with it. That was 10, and that is also smaller, so I'm going to take the third digit with it, which is 100. Now I can divide 100 by 17. Okay, so let's write the tables of 17 and get a number close to 100. Let me try 17 into 5. Okay, let's see if we get a number close to 100. 5 sevens are 35. I carry 3. 5 ones are 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I've got 85. 85 is close to 100. It's smaller than 100 and it's very close to 100. So 17 fives are 85. Now let's continue this division by subtracting. I need to subtract. This is small. 0 minus 5 I cannot do, so I borrow. The previous number is also 0. I cannot do. I'm going to borrow from 1. So this becomes 10, 9 and 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 8 is 1. Okay, so we've completed our division. Now we're going to use all these numbers, that is the quotient, the remainder and the divisor, to make our mixed fraction. The quotient will always be the whole number. Remember, a mixed fraction must have a whole number and a fraction. So the quotient is the whole number. My remainder, the remainder becomes my numerator. The remainder becomes my numerator and my divisor becomes the denominator. Can you see the denominator has not changed? It is the same. Okay, so the quotient is a whole number. The remainder is the numerator. Okay, so I hope you understood that. Let's go on to the next question. Question 2. 81 by 11. Let's divide 81 by 11. Same way, okay? In your working column, write down 81 and divide it by 11. I'm sure all of you know the tables of 11. Let's get a number close to 81. 11, 7s are 77. That's the closest, isn't it? Let's subtract. Okay, so when you subtract this again, 1 minus 7 I cannot do, so I'm going to borrow. 11 minus 7 is 4. 7 minus 7 is 0. Okay, so I finished my division. Now I'm going to use these numbers, the quotient and the remainder, to make my mixed number. The quotient is my whole number. The remainder is my numerator. The denominator is the same as this. So it's 7, 4 by 11. So let's go on to the Next one, third one is 209 by 7. Okay, let's divide 209 by 7. Normal division, 7, we have 20 here. Let's get a number close to 20. 7 2s are 14. Minus, let's continue our division. I have to borrow, so 10 minus 4 is 6. I bring down 9, 69. Now get a number close to 69. So 7 9s are 63. So I write 63 and I subtract 9 minus 3 is 6. And 6 minus 6 is 0. Okay, so now I'm going to use my quotient and my remainder to form my mixed fraction. Quotient is my whole number, 29. 6 is my numerator and my denominator is the same, that is 7. Okay, I hope you got that. Let's go on to the next one. Question 4. Question 4 is 113 by 15. So let's divide 113 by 15. Okay, so I hope you know the tables of 15. Let's multiply 15 by 7 and see if we get a number close to 113. 7 5s are 35. I carry 3. 7 1s are 7. 8 9 10. 105. Yes, I can use that. So 15 7s are 105. Let me now subtract 3 minus 5. No, I cannot do. Let me borrow. 13 minus 5 is 8. 0 minus 0 and 1 minus 1 is 0. So let's use my quotient and my remainder. So quotient becomes a whole number, which is 7. My remainder is 8, which becomes a numerator. My denominator is the same as the question. So final answer is 7, 8 by 15. Right, we'll go on to the next one. Change the following groups of fractions to like fractions. If you look at the question, can you see the denominators? They're all different. We have to change them to like fractions, which means the denominators have to be the same. To make the denominators the same, we have to find the LCM of the denominators. So let's take the denominators 3, 5, 4 and 6 and find the LCM. I'm starting with 2, the prime number 2. 3 is not divisible by 2, I will write it down as it is. 5 is not divisible by 2, I'm writing down. I can divide 4 by 2. 2 2s are 4 and 2 3s are 6. I'll continue with 2. I bring down 3 because it's not divisible. I bring down 5 because it's not divisible. 2 1s are 2. 3 also will be brought down because it's not divisible by 2. I'm going to continue my division. Now I'm going to divide it by 3. 3 1s are 3. 5 is not divisible by 3. I bring down 1. 3 1s are 3. Now I have only 5 there apart from the 1, so I'm going to use 5 to divide it. 5 1s are 5. I bring down the 1. 5 1s are 5. And I bring down the other ones as well. Okay, now let me write down all these factors and find the LCM. So how many 2's are there? There are 2 2's. So 2 into 2 and then a 3 and a 5. So let me multiply this. 2 2's are 4, 4 3's are 12 and 12 5's are 60. 12 5's are 60. So my LCM is 60. That means that is the new numerator. That is the new numerator. Denominator, I mean, that is the new denominator for all my fractions here. That is the new denominator. So I'm going to use that as the new denominator. So the first fraction, 1 by 3, my denominator now is 60. Okay, So 3 into what? 3 into what will give me 60? 3 twos are 6, isn't it? So 3 into 20 is 60. That means I'm going to multiply 1 also by 20. I have multiplied 3 by 20. That means I need to multiply the numerator also by 20. 1/20s are 20. So I've got my first fraction 20 by 60. Now I'll go on to the second one. So second one also my denominator is now 60. Okay, so 5 into what will give us 60? 5 into 12. So if I multiply 5 by 12, I must multiply my numerator also by 12. Okay, so 12 twos are 24. So I've got my second fraction. So now I will move on to the third one. So my denominator is 60. 4 into what will give us 60? 4 into 15. So I'm multiplying my numerator also by 15. So 15 threes are 45. So I've got my third fraction 45 by 60. The last one, my denominator is 60. So 6 into 10 is 60. So I'm going to multiply my numerator also by 10. 1/10s are 10. So now I have got my like fractions. Can you see? I have converted all the unlike fractions which were given in the question to like fractions with the same denominator. Question 2. Here also we have a set of fractions which are unlike. Can you see all the denominators are different and we have to change them to like fractions. So the first step is find the LCM. Find the LCM of all the denominators. Let's start dividing by 2. 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8, 2 6s are 12, 2 5s are 10. Let me continue with 2. I bring down 3 because it is not divisible by 2. 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, and I bring down 5 because it's not divisible. I continue with 2. I bring down 3. 2 1s are 2. I bring down 3 and also 5. Now I can't divide with 2 anymore because there are no numbers there that are divisible by 2. Let me take 3. 3 1s are 3, I bring down 1, 3 1s are 3 and I bring down 5. This time I divide by 5. 1, 1, 1 and 5 1s are 5. Okay, so now let's find the LCM. LCM equals, I bring down all these numbers, 2 into 2 into 2. There are 3 2's here into 3 into 5. So let me multiply all these 2's. 2 2's are 4, 4 2's are 8. I'm trying to make my multiplication easy. Okay, and 3 5's are 15. So I can multiply 8 by 15 and I get 120. So my LCM now is 120. Okay, so let's go back to the question. Use the LCM, which is 120, as the new denominator. So 120. So 6 into what will give us 120? 6 2's are 12. So 6 20's will give us 120. The denominator 6 into 20 is now 120. That means I need to multiply my numerator also by 20. So 5 into 20 is 100. So we've got our first fraction 100 by 120. Let's take the second one. 120 is my denominator. 8 into 15. will give us 120. That means we have to multiply 7 also by 15. So when you multiply 7 by 15, you get 105. Right? So that is our second fraction. Let's move on to the third one. Third one is 11 by 12. The denominator now has become 120. That means 12 into 10, isn't it? 12 into 10 has given us 120. So we multiply 11 also by 10. 11 tens are 110. We go on to the last fraction, 3 by 10. So the denominator now is 120. So 10 into 12 is 120, isn't it? So let's multiply 3 also by 12. 12 threes are 36. So now we've got all our fractions. So the question that was given to us had unlike fractions. We have converted those unlike fractions to like fractions where all the denominators are the same, and it is 120. Question 3. Here also we have unlike fractions. All the denominators are different. So let's find the LCM of the denominators. 7, 8, 14 and 16. Let's start dividing by 2. 7 is not divisible. 2 4s are 8. 2 7s are 14. 2 8s are 16. I continue to divide by 2. 7 I bring it down. 2 2s are 4. I bring down 7. 2 4s are 8. I'll divide again by 2. 7. 2 1s are 2. 7. 2 2s are 4. I have a 1 2 left, so let me again divide by 2. 7 1 7. 2 1s are 2. Now I can't use 2 anymore. I'm going to divide by 7. 1. 7 1s are 7. 7 1s are 7. I have finished. Okay, so now let me find my LCM. Let me bring down all the 2's. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 2's. Let me write it down. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 7. So let's multiply these. 2 2's are 4. 4 2's are 8. 8 2's are 16. 16 into 7 is 112. So that is my new denominator. LCM is 112. So that is my new denominator. So let's start. The first fraction, my denominator is 112. Now 7 into 16 gave us 112. Isn't it? We saw it here. So let's multiply 2 also by 16. 16 2's are 32. So that is our first fraction. Let's move on to the second one. 8 into what will give us 112? 8 into 14. So we have to multiply 7 also by 14. Right? So our denominator is already 112. 7 into 14 is 98. So we got our second fraction, 98 by 112. Let's go on to the third one. The denominator is 112. 14 into 8 is 112. So let's multiply 5 also by 8. 8 5s are 40. So we've got our third fraction, 40 by 112. Let's move on to the last one. The last one, 16, the denominator is 112 as it is. 16 into 7 will give us 112. Therefore, multiply 9 also by 7. 9 sevens are 63. So can you see, children? We have converted the set of like, unlike fractions given to us in the question to like fractions where the denominator is the same. We'll stop with that for now, children. In our next video, we will continue with the remaining questions. Thank you, children.